Good morning, class. This morning we're going to discuss Title 8, and Title 8 deals with corporate books and records. The Securities and Exchange Commission, as well as the BIR, requires that every corporation or partnership, for that matter, maintain sets of books. No? So these are the most basic books that you have to keep in your business. As required by the SEC or the Securities and Exchange Commission, you are required, the corporation is required to maintain number one, stock and transfer book, and number two, minutes book. Now, what are the items to be written there? It's found in Section 73. Now, Section 73, books to be kept, stock transfer agent. Every corporation shall keep and carefully preserve in its principal business office all information relating to the corporation, including but not limited to. You just go over it. Items A to F, no, in Section 73 are entries in the stock and transfer book, while letter G are entries in the minutes book. I have here a sample of a stock and transfer book, class. No? You secure this from SEC when you incorporate. When you incorporate, they usually sell you this one. No? Included in the stock and transfer book are the following items. No? Journal. Ano itong journal? This would indicate the number of the name of the stockholder, the number of certificates issued to them, and if ever they surrender their shares, no, they surrender their shares, nakasulat din dito kung kailan kinansel yung share nila. Then sa index, no, the first part is journal, the second part is index. Sa index, nakalagay dito ang name, address, the tax identification number, the percentage of holding, and the number of shares held by that stockholder, as well as his designation in the board if ever he is a member of the board. Dito sa ledger naman, ganun din, na certificate canceled and certificate issued, nakasulat din. Tapos dito sa individual installments, nakasulat din kung ilan ang binayaran nila. No? Maklaro ninyo. Okay. Kung ilan ang binayaran nila, no? Ilan ang binayaran nila on that particular installment. To refresh your memory, in our previous discussion, previous chapter, I told you that when you subscribe, pwede kang magbayad on installment. But however, you have to pay such installment upon call. Na? Upon call, kailangan mong bayaran. Otherwise, your shares will be considered delinquent. So this is a copy, a sample of a stock and transfer book. Ang minutes book, class, any book yan siya. Pwede notebook that you can buy sa bookstore so long as you write, no, the transcript of your meeting. Okay, so these are the two books required by the Securities and Exchange Commission. BIR also requires books of accounts to record your transaction. The most basic are stock and transfer. The most basic are you have the journal, the ledger. Then you also have the cash disbursement book and the cash receipt book. Na? And this record should be kept for 10 years. No? 10 years mo siya dapat hindi i-discard. 5 years ang hard copy, 10 years ang soft copy ng libro ito, no? Ng libro nila. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-discard. Now, the stockholder, every stockholder is entitled to a copy of their financial statement. No? So, you may request from the corporation a copy of your financial statement, and it is mandated under the law that the corporation should furnish a copy to the stockholder the financial statement he requested within 10 days. No? That is found in Section 74. Now, Section 74 states that the right to financial statement, the corporation shall furnish a stockholder or a member within 10 days from receipt of the written request the most recent financial statement in form and substance of the financial reporting required by the Commission. Okay, so that settles chapter 8 na. Let me remind you again, ano ang books na required ng SEC? You have the stock and transfer book as well as the minutes book. Ano ang books required by the BIR? You have the journal, the ledger, the cash disbursement book, and the cash receipt book. Are stockholders entitled to copies of financial statement? Yes, and the corporation is mandated under the law to provide this stockholder a copy of their most recent financial statement within 10 days upon request. That settles Title 8, class. Next meeting, we're going to start with Title 9, and that is merger and consolidation. Have a good day, class.